As a civil rights attorney, right? Can you think of specific situations when you've had to deal with maybe overwork or stress or not being able to have time or maybe mental space in the past or recently?
I mean, every day basically I feel overwhelmed because we just have such a heavy workload. Heavy Everybody has a heavy caseload, and it's a lot of like detailed information that you have to sort through and figure out like how to categorize it and what we can do with it and if we're going to move forward or if we can't move forward. And it's you have to think about it carefully for each case, but then you have like 30 to 50 of them. So it's like a lot. And so that can get to be very overwhelming.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I definitely understand where you're coming from. And from the protocols that you looked at, from the emotion and nervous system regulation protocols, were you able to use any? And did you find any of them? Which ones did you find useful?
Yes, I did use the one where you take a deep breath and then you take another.
Deliberate breathing, yeah. So with the ones that we went over were the rational optimism, somatic body scan, the deliberate breathing that you just mentioned. Then there was good time energy, growth mindset.
Somatic body scan coupled with the deep breathing, and then at, right before I did the hard thing, I think I did the go time. Yeah, and that was helpful.
Yeah. How was it helpful? Can you extrapolate that a little bit? Like it made you feel like what did you feel like after you used it or while you were using it? I guess.
Well, the somatic exercise and the deep breathing helps me to kind of relax and kind of feel grounded. And then the other one, the go time, I think that's like the quick breaths and then the exhale. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that just helped me to clear my mind and kind of get ready for the conversation I was about to have. And it helped me to feel a little bit more clear and confident.
Nice, nice. Yeah, the go time energy is good when you're about to go do something kind of hard, right? So it pumps you up. It puts you in that focused state of mind, and it makes you feel a little bit more alert, right?
Right.
Why it's so like the breaths, you may think they're like more a little bit more intense, right? Because it's supposed to kind of activate your physiology a little bit more. So
Yeah, I found that very helpful. So I really appreciate it. It kind of came at a moment that I really needed it. So I was like, wow, this is perfect.
awesome. I'm glad that helped. That's awesome to hear. And is there anything in these modules that stood out to you when you compare them to, say, other things you've tried in the past that you can that stood out to you?
I felt like it was very practical and it was easier to incorporate it into just my life in terms of what I was doing that week and how to directly apply it. I mean, I do yoga in the mornings. I try to. It makes a big difference. And so I think that that's really good for general well-being, but I feel like these things were for particular direct purposes, the modules that you shared.
Yeah.
Um well, it's something that had been missing because I do the yoga and those are really good However, I don't really have direct tools, and it's actually been something I've been looking for. Is like I've been hoping for more direction in terms of direct tools to use to help me in stressful moments and to help me to um, prepare to do things that are challenging to me, like public speaking. Um, so I thought this was very, very useful and different than some of the other things that I had tried. I mean, yoga instructors have talked about deep breathing, but this was like more okay, and you can use it in this particular situation to help, so
Yeah. Yeah, being clear with strategies that you're given is very important, because if you're just given strategies or protocols and they're like, just okay, here, use them, but you don't really know when to use them, right? Because it's really the timing that's important. Like, maybe before a hard thing, you should use this tool, or maybe in the middle of a hard thing, you should use this tool, or right after, and yeah, I found that's definitely something crucial. The timing. Awesome, I appreciate that, Noel. Would you say that you would use these tools again in the future to help you?
I think I would love to use them again.
And would you recommend these protocols to other attorneys, other people?
Yes, I would recommend.
Okay. Thanks. That's it. Thanks for answering the questions.